if they demonetize you, it shouldn't do anything because your husband is the one who's supposed to pay your bills, isn't it? But yet again, you don't have a wedding ring. So are you really married? That's the question. Guys, I know we all know this face. We've seen her. We don't follow her. We are not subscribed to her. We don't like her. But we know her face. We know her face. And people who don't know her face, she is famous. She is only famous because her thing is to say the N-word as a white person, and not to be cool and stuff, because some people like, oh, I want to say the N-word because it's a cool word and I want to be like included and blah blah blah. No, she says it with that intent, the intent of showing you that if you don't have that white skin, you're just less than, and God does not like you. This is how she actually believes it. So apparently that crazy sister has a YouTube channel that just got demonetized, and she sat here and be like, oh my God, but my sister, my white Republican good skin sister, didn't you say that you are a third wife, a kept woman? So normally if they demonetize you, it shouldn't do anything because your husband is the one who's supposed to pay your bills, isn't it? But yet again, you don't have a wedding ring. So are you really married? That's the question. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody is well, okay, happy, feeling good. December is here. It's nearly Christmas and do that 2026. Hope you have a great December. Enjoy it. Stay cool, stay calm, be happy, do not go crazy, don't use those pew-pews, And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and tell me what you think in the comment section once you are done watch. I want to give a shout out to a channel called Scroll Deep, because when I was actually making this video, I watched one of his videos that reminded me of so many things. Go watch the video. I'll put the link down below somewhere so you can actually go watch the video. Her name is Lily Gaddis. Lily Gaddis, she was doing these TikTok things, third moms or third wife or whatever they like calling themselves. They stand there in their kitchen, cook something, and tell us that women should just be married and have kids and polish your husband's shoes, and you're not a real woman if you're not that woman, and you're staying at home. But apparently while she's doing that, she had to pick up her phone and do some TikTok and show us that she was a better woman than all of us. So at some point, not only she was a better woman, she was stating to be a better woman than all of us. She was also like hitting on everybody who was just not white, including yours truly, black people. So she started using the N-word, that we're nobody, we're no good, blah, blah, blah.
You're getting the opinion of some dumb whores and immigrants fresh off the boat looking for a green card. Yes, they are probably gold diggers, but that's the exception. I'm the rule. Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke-ass niggas. And they don't care. We don't give a fuck about your money. I couldn't care less about your fucking money, okay? My type is broke mechanics and surfer hippie dudes.
And you would think that when stuff like that happen, even normal white people, good white people, would try to stay away from her. No, she even got invited to Piers Morgan, who I also really despise, by the way. She got invited by Piers Morgan the same day. Mark Lamont, I don't know, this guy also, he's too emotional. I know that a lot of brothers and sisters like him. I just think that he's too much. You don't have to be too emotional and too over. Like, for me, it goes like he touches on those people who are like black victimization kind of stories. Always like, oh, white people don't like us. White people are not supposed to talk about black issues. Oh, that kind of person. A little bit too much. So they were both on Piers Morgan Uncensored. And at some point, Piers Morgan was like, but he asked this woman, Lily, well, why do you say the N-word? Do you think it's right to be racist? She's like, and she's there just,
Why would you want to support a white racist?
Because I want to support free speech, and you cannot have free speech in a country if you
that's
have...
fine. You can support free speech, but you also have to be accountable for what you say. Would you use the N-word out of interest?
Yes.
You would?
I do, quite frequently.
You use the N-word quite frequently. Well, why? Other than the fact you're a despicable racist. Are you?
Some would say I am. I guess according to the ADL, I'm a white supremacist. I'm a neo-Nazi.
Yeah, well, if you use the N-word repeatedly, you are a racist, then, are you?
Sure, I'll embrace that. If that means forwarding, helping white people achieve freedom of speech, real freedom of speech, which, by the way, Shiloh Hendricks is being attacked on all fronts. They're trying to bring legal charges against her. They're trying to get her children taken away. So you were saying Carmelo Anthony, it doesn't matter. That's a different.
Sorry, but just to be
thing.
clear, you just said to me you use the N-word regularly. In what context?
Right.
Do you use it with black people?
Yes, if it's appropriate.
When would it be appropriate to use the N-word? When would it be appropriate?
Anytime I feel like it.
So you're an unashamed racist.
Correct.
Smiling and stuff. And then it's like, then say it. And she was about to say it until Mark Lamont, I don't know, with his very emotional behavior, was like, oh, I'm not going to let you say it. I am still sitting, I'm not going. He got emotional.
Exactly how they're not the same.
I totally agree. I'm going to go to Lily Gaddis and just ask you one more time. I mean, you've been so unashamedly proud of being a racist today, proud of using the N-word whenever you feel like it. You've had a bit of time to think about this. Is that how you want people to leave this panel debate, with thinking of you as a disgusting racist?
I want to live in a country where people are allowed to say what they want unashamedly, and you will
well, go
not
on then,
have
say it. Say
you
the
will
N-
not have
Go on,
free
say
speech.
go on. Say the N-word. Go on.
No.
hang on.
Invite. No.
No.
I don't want you to invite this woman to say a racially harmful term in front of me, because I'm the only on here. So if she says it, I'm the victim of it. So please don't invite her for ratings to call me the N-word, because that's basically what it's going to be. There's a bunch of white people up here, you and one Uncle Tom on the left here, and asking her to say the N-word while I'm here is ridiculous. You would not sit here with a Jewish person and say, please use a Jewish slur in front of this Jewish. It's ridiculous. I understand you don't have any bad intent, Pierce. I understand what you're trying to do, but we already know she's racist, and I don't want to invite a racial harm to me.
I hear you, and I accept that, and we'll leave it there. Thank you all very much.
I don't know why he should have let her say it, because sometimes you just gotta let that person do her thing so that everybody can really see that you are a bad person. But he got emotional. She didn't say it on that day. Blah blah blah. A lot of people made videos about it. In the midst of all that, she does have a YouTube channel with more than 170,000 people subscribe to that channel. It says a lot, by the way. It says it's just some people they will just like anything and everything. I can understand, you subscribe and one day somebody has like a bad day and says stuff that you don't like. Fine, it happens. But when you know that the base, like this person is known for being racist, racist, and yet you still go and follow the person, like subscribe to the person, that's weird. That's really weird. Let's just not even get into it like that, but it is weird. So I was sitting with my fine self here this morning, and I saw a video from a brother that I didn't even know had a YouTube channel, making a review about a video that she did probably like a couple of days ago about the fact that, 1 day ago, YouTube just nuked my channel. And this is what the thumbnails look like. It is just funny though. So she's sitting there, still with no wedding rings, weirdly, because nobody knows her husband. I would think that if you're a third wife, you would want to fling that ring, show off that husband, and be like, oh, look at my man, so fine, we're so happy together, we got kids, look at us, we're the perfect little conservative family. You would brag about it, right? Nah, we don't see rings, we don't see husband, and all of a sudden she's complaining that she was doing this thing and she just realized that this is how she makes her money and she pays her bills. My sister, if you're really married, isn't your husband that very beautiful, conservative, blue-eyed, blonde guy husband
supposed to be paying the bills. You just sit around and look pretty and cook a little bit. He will pay the bills. He'll be paying the bills. But nah, she came and she showed us her hand.
Take away your platform. When they can't take away your platform or get you banned, then they will take away your means of funding the project. They will demonetize you so that you cannot make the money that's necessary to continue putting out the content. If they can't stop you then, well, then they try to either jail you or ruin your life through lawfare, or like what's happening to Candace Owens, maybe even put out a hit on your life. Well, I am in the middle phase right now. I was just demonetized on YouTube. Okay, this happened this past week. I didn't announce it because I was trying to appeal the process and whatever, but that's what's going on, folks. I've been demonetized on YouTube. And I always wondered about creators who made a big deal about that until I realized, oh, that's like your sole form of income. Like, so now I'm just making videos for free, and I have the electricity bill for all the billions of lights that's in here. You gotta pay for the equipment, you still have to pay for the people who make the thumbnails, you got a lot of bills to do, aside from the builds of natural life there. So yes, I have officially been demonetized on YouTube, which was my sole form of income.
So she's depending on that YouTube money, calling the rest of us lazy, us that have jobs, that do YouTube as a plus, hoping to get monetized, yes, but as a plus, but still go out there every day, work hard, pay our bills, because I pay my own bills, yes, as a woman, as a black woman, by the way, pay my own bills. I don't rely on a man. Hells, I even pay more than my bills. I try to help people out in my family. So I don't get it. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? This is not, you're not supposed to work. You're not supposed to work. And even with that video, her next video is literally called 2 million Congo bridge falls apart on day one. This is funny to her. You know, people just collapsing, maybe losing their lives just because they're black. You know, you're lucky that a lot of people from Africa, they don't even know who you are. We don't give a damn, you know. So I know who you are, but I've never watched any of your videos. If it's not that somebody did a reaction on one of your videos, I wouldn't even know that you have a YouTube channel. This is how irrelevant you are. And if now YouTube cuts you off, you will have to go and get that SNAP benefit that you all think that people are just abusing of the system of and they're not working hard enough and blah, blah, blah. Because a lot of conservatives, this is what they feel. They feel like SNAP benefit, EBT card is a black thing. Because yes, what I didn't tell you is, couple of weeks ago at Halloween, this woman literally went out and put a black face and was like pretending to be a black woman, that we always complain, blah, blah, blah. Then why are you complaining that you're not getting paid by YouTube anymore? You shouldn't complain. You should be like, oh, my husband is rich. My husband is going to take care of me as a trade, whatever they call these wifey behaviors. You know, I'm not even against stay-at-home mom. I just think that today's economy, nobody can be stay-at-home parent. You know, you stay at home, but the hustle is real. So if not for today, for tomorrow, because we don't know where we're going. Economy is so bad that most people should have both parents working at this stage, because, I mean, people are losing their jobs left, right, and center. But she's complaining. It's a good day though, because I'm happy that she got demonetized. You know, she doesn't I don't understand how people like this even have channels on YouTube. And she kept saying, they did this, they did that. You remember when they were saying they again? When CK, you know, Kirk person got out of here like on September 10th. And they were like, they, talking about the rest of us as if we had something to do with it. And then when that name came around, Tyler, they were like, but no, I mean, crickets. We didn't hear anything anymore. Just crickets. I don't even believe Tyler did it. Anyway, with everything that we've seen, this story is just too weird. But I'm happy, Lily, that you got cancelled. You should get a real job, as you like telling people. You should get out there, stop complaining, and get a real job. Exactly. Listen to your own advice, woman. Listen, or let that man pay for your bills. Also, that is also coming from you, so you should also do that. Anyway, by the way, it is weird that that husband doesn't want to show his face. Very weird. He should be proud of you and show his face. We want to see what it looks like. Anyway, tell me what you think in the comment section. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. Tell me. I will see you next time. Fistless out. Ciao, ciao, ciao.